Yeah.
If you were advising a kid who was platform agnostic and was an athlete, equal skills across all dimensions, and was just an economic animal, would you say the sweet spot over the next 5 to 10 years is to be an entrepreneur leveraging on ICO, to be a crypto miner, to be a lawyer putting together these white papers, selling picks to the miners? Where do you think on a risk-adjusted basis the best place to play is if you're young and your most valuable asset is your human capital and you want to make an investment in this space?
Yeah, I think all the things you listed are possibilities, but the lawyers are going to be very busy.
Yeah, it feels that way.
I had underestimated the need for lawyers, although this is why we started our course, was to train lawyers to help write the regulation. But it seems like there are so many novel legal questions that you see the law firms starting up big crypto blockchain practices. So I think, if you want interesting work at the cutting edge, going to law school to learn to be a blockchain lawyer is a pretty smart career choice. And I do think that the hardware is a big opportunity, that faster mining machines are really, really valuable, and I don't expect the demand for these to go down anytime soon. There's a really funny story in the news yesterday about a bunch of mining machines that were stolen from Iceland, and then they resurfaced maybe in China, where people had taken them to hook them up to an illicit power source where they disconnected the meters so that they weren't paying for the electricity. But this is the kind of stuff that bank robbers do to get the stuff out of the country into a safe haven. And if you have an innovation in mining hardware, you could get quite rich, although the half-life of these things is maybe 18 months at most. But still.
The half-life of the technology.
Yeah, the technology is constantly being improved upon. But to be part of that innovation, I think there's a lot of value added, and you would have no trouble finding work. In fact, you would probably start your own firm and try to market the stuff yourself.
But isn't crypto mining similar to petroleum in the sense that the refining equipment is costly, but it's largely been commoditized, you have access to it, that the cost of the end is the oil, which is electricity?
No, you're still seeing a huge J curve in terms of the productivity and the the technology coming down in cost. This will eventually plateau out. That's why you think of it as the shape of a J. But for now, the comparative advantage is really the hardware, and the hardware can be energy efficient. If it saves you on the electrical bill, or if it doesn't get overheated, or if it just can do the computations more quickly. Any and all of those things can be a comparative advantage. There's intense interest when new mining machines come onto the market. And some of the coins, there's actually been controversies about maybe we should reprogram the code to keep these new miners off of the chain.
So how do you play that? I know NVIDIA is one way to play that, but who sells into the tech that you can make money?
So lots of ways to make money in the crypto universe. I definitely feel like if you're a lawyer, it's going to be a huge market. Obviously, if you have a background in doing patents, I think you'll have an advantage, but in taxes. So there's a lot of opportunities to make money in crypto, and you don't actually have to just put your money into it. There's going to be a lot of demand for skills, services, labor, and that's another reason why I encourage you to not only just subscribe to this channel, but this interview called The Crypto Economy. There's a lot of great content to kind of to educate yourself on this, because I do feel like this is the future, and the people that take advantage of this, for example, Mark Cuban, there's a lot of billionaires that were made with the dot-com boom. And I don't know if it's now, like I said, I think we're still like 10, 20 years away from major breakthroughs with crypto, but there's going to be plenty of opportunity. So the investing is a small part. Obviously, if you have money and you can invest some, that's great. But what is more important, and what will probably make a lot more money if you're young and you don't have money, is just the knowledge and figuring out what niche you can fit into in this crypto economy and how you can profit from it. So continue to educate yourself, continue to follow the markets, and there's going to be plenty of opportunities. And it doesn't require money, it just requires education. And stay away from the YouTube videos of Tai Lopez trying to sell you how to invest in crypto. Don't buy any of that stuff. You can get free education. This is an NYU professor. I mean, it cost me $120,000 to get my MBA, and some of these interviews on YouTube, it's more informative, and I actually pay attention because I'm interested, because when you do get an MBA or when you go to school, they force you to take classes that you're not interested in. So just educate yourself, because human capital sometimes is more important than the actual capital. So if you don't have money, you don't have an ability to invest, don't worry about it. Just educate yourself, and there's so much free knowledge on the internet. And hopefully, I can help you guys share more content, inspire you guys to do something related, and hopefully you'll remember me. I have my Instagram, so please follow me on Instagram, and let's definitely collaborate in future projects. Like I said, I try to keep my Instagram, the DM, open, so if you have anything you're interested in or you want to talk, let me know. And I hope to obviously benefit from this, but I also hope to inspire or network with people that want to take advantage of crypto technologies. Maybe it's not now, maybe it's 5 years from now, 10 years from now, whatever, man. I just think it's great, and I think that there's plenty of opportunity for people that want to learn and keep hustling. So let me know your thoughts, and I will talk to you guys soon.